Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of I Like Trains. First of all, I do want to apologise for how late this video is. I did originally say every 100 subscribers that we hit, we would do a brand new ERTL unboxing, but I have been away on my travels and just personal things have got in the way, so I've not got round to doing this to hit 400 subscribers, but we are here finally now, and we're here with an ERTL Thomas and Friends unboxing, the Diesel. So obviously we'll get him unboxed, we'll go for a little closer look at the model, and obviously we'll go through the history of the character itself in the series, and obviously we'll just see what the character is like. So enjoy! So yeah, in terms of the character, his actual real number is BR D261. Now, he is based off a Class 40 and it was designed by the British Railways and was built for Vulcan Foundries somewhere roughly around between 1958 to 1962. Now, his name is Bowler. Technically, his nickname is Bowler due to an unfortunate incident where, whilst trying to board the express, he sucked up an inspector's bowler hat. Now, in terms of his appearance in the series, now both of his appearances are in Season 4. Now, I say in Season 4, and I say both appearances, that's why obviously we do both realistically know him in the episode Bowled Out, but he does actually appear in Rusty to the Rescue. Now, I say appear, what I technically sort of take from this is that the creators have already created the model and created the character for the show, and I feel like they used him, so he actually, it's almost like a blink and you miss it sort of cameo in that episode. So when Rusty obviously goes to the Diesel Works, you actually see Bowler or D261 in the background, and technically that is his first canonical appearance, but realistically Bowled Out is his first appearance, which he is the main antagonist of that episode, and they both aired in 1995. Now, he is based off a Class 40, like I say, and that was designed by the British Vulcan Foundries. Now, in terms of his livery, his livery is sort of a two-tone green. And obviously you've got the black roof there, and obviously you've got the yellow stripes and the warning panels there as such. Now, a little actual fact about this. Now, he's actually based off a real Class 40. Now, D261 entered service in 1960 and was withdrawn from service in 1983, and actually sadly was scrapped. But it's really nice to know that he was actually based off a real life Class 40. Now, I know some of you might be screaming out to me and saying, well, what about Book 18, Stepney the Bluebell Engine? Surely that was his first canonical appearance. You know, that was released in 1963. Yeah, technically you would be right, but unfortunately that was not D261 or Bowler, as we've known to love him and nickname him. So actually, in that book, he was actually numbered D4711. So I actually find that really, really interesting for the fact that they've decided to change that number, D4711, and actually change into D261. Now, I don't know what the thought process is behind that, but I actually love for the fact that it's been changed to a real life Class 40, that it did exist. And even though the engine has been scrapped, and it's been scrapped for quite a few years now, I love the fact that it actually lives on in character and model form. But yeah, that's just a little bit of history of D261, Bowler, the Diesel, whatever you like to call him. So other than that, what I think we need to do now is obviously unbox, and let's have a look at the model. So yeah guys, what we're going to do is we're going to get the Diesel unboxed. It does sort of break my heart to unbox it a little bit. I mean, you've got to bear in mind this model has stayed in the packaging for what, 17 years or so, give or take, you know, and it's quite sad. But, you know, it's the whole point of this video, you know, every 100 subscribers I hit, we will unbox one of these, and obviously D261, Bowler, the Diesel, is the next one. So obviously we'll get him unboxed, and these are always fairly easy to do. Obviously you just rip the card here, and obviously he will come out quite easy. There we go. And you know, that just takes me back. That really, really takes me back. Unboxing these when I was a kid. And there he is. There he is, Bowler. I mean, it's a stunning looking colour, isn't it, as well? I think the face is actually very well done as well for the character. It's really, really nice shiny green, isn't it? Really, really nice shiny green livery. And you've got the really glossy black finish. So you've got the nice yellow at the back there for the panels. I think the D261 is done really nicely. And like I said, in terms of the face, I think that's done really well. I mean, if you can actually see, if you watch the series in terms of season 4, that's done really, really well. The face, really impressed with that. But what I think we need to do is put them down and obviously go in for a closer look. So the first thing I want to point out with this model is obviously his face. So his face is actually grey, which obviously does represent obviously his appearance in the Railway series illustration. Obviously the characters actually appear in the TV show as well. Now, one thing I do want to point out as well is obviously the regular grey buffers as well, which realistically they have gone for, whereas obviously he originally had shiny silver buffers, but obviously as you can see there in the buffers, they are just stickers, which I don't blame them for doing. I mean, a lot of them in terms of these characters had stickers on the buffers as well, and I don't blame them for doing that. It would have been a nice finish if they could have painted it a nice silver and it was really nice and shiny, but I don't blame them for doing that. Obviously what we're going to do now is just turn them on the side and go for a closer look at the side. Now, in terms of his side, like I said, he is in sort of this British Railways deep bronze green livery. Now, there's a thin sort of lighter green stripe running along the top, as you can sort of see there. And obviously, he has yellow warning panels on the front and the back. And obviously, his roof is painted black. Now, I actually think the detail is actually quite nice in terms of all these vents and sort of these panels at the side of the diesel. I actually think that's really well nicely done. And of course, obviously, you've got the D261 painted on either side of the Class 40 there as well. I actually think that's a really nice feature. Obviously, I'll show you the roof, and then obviously I'll show you the front and the back, and obviously we'll come to our conclusion of the model. So yeah guys, that has been our episode of the ERTL unboxing of the Diesel Bowler D261. I really hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please consider giving a like, comment down below if you love this series of the models themselves and what's your favourite. And obviously please consider giving us a subscribe as well. Now, in terms of this series, I just thought I'd give you a little recap, because obviously we've got D261 there, Bowler, in front of us. Now, of course, originally, the original one we unboxed here was the Flying Scotsman. Now, obviously, the second one we did on the channel was Falcon. And then, of course, we did Wilbert, the Forest Engine. Then, of course, we did Toby, the Tram Engine. And then, of course, last but not least, it was Iron Bert. Then I've completely missed that, so I'm going to move it into character. So there you go. There are all the ones we've done on the channel so far, and I really hope you've enjoyed every single unboxing so far. And like I said, it's going to be a tradition every time now. For every 100 subscribers we hit, we're already at 426 now at the moment, so the next one will be at 500. Please leave a comment down below what character you would like to see come next. I'm trying to keep it very, very random, and obviously not just go through the generic characters that you would always normally see. So leave a comment who you would like to see next. Really hope you enjoyed that. That's been another unboxing, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys.